That's a great question. When we're talking about what type of yarn to use with your Sentro circular knitting machine, you might hear things like number 4 weighted, number 3 weighted, DK or worsted, sport weight. But what does that mean? When you are going yarn shopping and you're looking at yarn in the store, every yarn has a tag on them with their brand and information about the yarn. When you flip it over to the back, it's going to give you information on the yard weight. So this one here is called a medium 4 weighted yarn. It could also be called worsted, Afghan, or Aran, depending on your location where you are at. And so worsted weight number 4 is the thinner side, is what will work on the Sentro circular knitting machine because there are tolerances within your yarn. So you can have a thinner worsted number 4 weighted yarn. This one's also a number 4 worsted weight yarn, but it's a little bit thinner than this one, but still in the tolerance is what's considered a worsted weight number 4. This one here is another example of a worsted weight yarn, but you can see when you hold up the yarn together, this is definitely thicker and has a tighter twist than this yarn here. So you have tolerances. So when it comes to the Sentro circular knitting machine, the real thick number 4 is getting closer to what a bulky number 5 weighted yarn could be, and it just does not work in the machine. You will probably experience a lot of drop stitches. So looking for a thinner number 4 worsted weight yarn is going to work better in your machine than a thicker one. A DK yarn here stands for double knit. It can also be called light worsted or lightweight yarn. And when you look on the skein of yarn, this one says light number 3, and this one's a little bit closer to this weight here, but it's still a little bit thinner when you hold them up side by side. So this is what DK yarn is. Here's another example of DK yarn. This is a 100% baby alpaca wool yarn, and so it's a thinner weight of yarn. After that, the next step down is you have a fine yarn or sport or baby weight yarn, which is considered a number 2 weighted yarn, which is shown here. And so this is going to be even thinner, also works very well in the knitting machine because it's real thin, so it's going to glide really well through it. Now number 5 bulky weight yarns, when you're getting into this way thicker yarn or something like this, I've never gotten them to work on my machine, and they seem to create a lot of stitches. The machine will grind and pop and can jam the machine, so I just stick clear of anything that says bulky number 5. On my machine, have never gotten any to work. They're just too thick for it. So stick with the number 4 worsted or Afghan or Aran, but we still want to go with a thinner one. So you definitely want to take a look at the yarn. Don't go with something too thick, closer to number 5 bulky, or the DK yarn works really well. The double knit like this, which is a number 3, or even the sport or baby weight yarn will work very well. Thank you so much for the question, and happy crafting.